This qualifying recap brought to you by Phillips Connect, technology that moves us forward.
Watch the Pennzoil side. No, Erica goes 6.579, and she nips Aaron by a thou. Aaron Stanfield goes 6.580 at 2:08:07. Looking at him through the middle of the racetrack, I really thought Aaron was going to get the better of it down there.
It's definitely been a fun run. This weekend our performance hasn't been exactly stellar. I'm not saying that because I'm ungrateful of the number one position, but we feel like we should have been making better runs, both myself as a driver and setup-wise. So Aaron was low 3 of the 4 sessions, so I was hopeful to get that 1 point back that last session, but either way, to stay on the top for tomorrow is pretty awesome, and I'm excited for race day. Vegas has always been great to us, obviously, but they're nipping at our heels, so we got to go to work.
Well, Matt's not allowed to switch bikes this week because the Suzuki's already been on the racetrack.
Oh, I see. Okay, makes sense.
106 is the short time for Matt Smith, so that is certainly going to be better than before. 6:79. How about 201 miles an hour? And Matt Smith takes Denso to the top.
Hats off to my team. You know, this Denso Lucas Oil team is pretty strong, and you know we're running for our 6th championship, and you know we got some work to do tomorrow. But hopefully, you know, we'll be okay and no parts failures, and I do my job. We should be fine.
Do you feel momentum building? You know, knowing it's a big weekend, can you kind of feel that?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I mean, and I think the whole class. You know, Alan said a lot on the PA that Joey's conceded already. He's not conceded already. I mean, you know, I think I've got him now more than 60 points. You know, behind me now. So, but all in all, that could change with a flick of, you know, anything can happen. You know. That's why I say sometimes a $5 part is what costs you the race, and it could cost you a championship. So we've gone over everything. We go over everything again tonight, and hopefully we get 4 clean runs tomorrow and turn on 4 win lights and put ourselves in a better position for, you know, for Pomona.
All right, we're joined in the media center by funny car number 1 qualifier Robert Hight. Robert's run of 3.857 at 331 miles an hour from Friday stayed on top, giving Robert his 6th number 1 spot this season, 77th in his career. Great run last night, a great run to close out today as well. How much momentum does that give this team heading into race day?
Well, I would say that it was mission accomplished in qualifying because, you know, we came in here with a 10-point lead, and now we're 21 points. That's 2 rounds, okay? He's got to go 2 rounds further to catch us. So that's a big deal. It's huge. So we gathered a lot of points in qualifying. The first run today, we pushed a little too hard. Tonight, we were trying to run better than the 85 that we ran, and the clutch didn't cooperate early. So it ran good at the other end. But anyway, and you're splitting hairs, okay? When you say that, you know, an 86 with a 3 or whatever it was is bad run, and yet we qualified with an 85 with a 7, you're splitting hairs. These are Nitro cars. They're not Pro Stock cars. So, you know, if we could do that 4 times tomorrow in that range, I think we're going to be at the top at the end of the day.
All right, we are joined in the media center by Top Fuel number 1 qualifier Brittany Force, who stayed on top with her run of 3.665 at 337 miles an hour. That run was on Friday. To hand Brittany her 9th number 1 qualifier of the year, 41st in her career. Obviously a great run last night, but the key was 2 more strong runs today. How much confidence does that give you guys heading into race day?
You know, looking at our overall qualifying, we're in a great position. We made 4 solid passes, you know, all high 60s, 1 in 71. But overall, it's fantastic for our team. It's 4 good runs to set us up going into race day.
What does that do for you confidence-wise, knowing you've got a consistent car, a quick car, you know, heading into race day?
I feel like we're back on track. We're, you know, we grabbed that number 1 spot. We grabbed, you know, points all across the board. And just the solid runs gives the confidence, you know, gives the entire team confidence. Crew chief, crew guys, me as a driver, that our car can go down there. It did 4 runs, and we're looking for 4 more tomorrow.
366 at 337 miles an hour. Brittany Force was number one. She'll stay there.
Today's been awesome. It's exactly what we've been wanting to do. We need to grab points where we can, because this thing's going to come down to Pomona, and it's going to come down to just a number of points. So we need to grab them wherever we can. We need a long day on race day, and we're starting off good this weekend. We're already in a good position, 2 solid runs. That was our goal, and picking up bonus points, so we're right on track.
Bob Task is sitting in the number one spot right now at 3.865. And there you have it. 3.857, 331 miles an hour. Robert Hight goes to the top.
Oh, it was huge. Oh, we needed that. We need every point we can get, because the way I look at it, we're even right now. 10 points is nothing. So it's basically a new countdown for us. We let Caps back in Dallas, and that was really painful to have a weekend off after that. You want to get right back at it. But now that I'm looking at it, Jimmy Prock made some changes coming here. And so I guarantee you, in that week and a half, he spent that time focusing and thinking about this race car, and he was irritated. And we came right out, and I was surprised to run that good the first run. But it was kind of funny, we ran 385.7 twice today, and doing it 2 different ways. He wanted to pick it up, in the middle. The second run, we were hoping to run a little quicker, 84 or something, but it was a little slower early and went 5 miles an hour faster at the 8th. So it's 2 different ways of running 85. It's you saw a lot of cars pushing too hard tonight. We didn't. The guys, they really have a handle on this Chevrolet, and they just did an amazing job. But 6 points today was big for us. We need to get 6 tomorrow too.
The target right now is Troy Coughlin Jr. at 6.606. .595. Aaron Stanfield, number one.
It's big. All the guys have been working super hard to make sure we try and finish the season strong. However it happens, I think our goal is to try to maybe have a 1-2-3 finish, and so that's a good step for us.
Talk about the 2 runs today. Were you guys pretty pleased with what you were able to put out there?
Really pleased. That first run, to go 965 and 60 foot right out the box is really good, and to follow it up with a really close run the next run is just we've got a fast hot rod.
Well, Matt's not allowed to switch bikes this week because the Suzuki's already been on the racetrack.
Oh, I see. Okay. Makes sense.
106 is the short time for Matt Smith, so that is certainly going to be better than before. 679. How about 201 miles an hour? And Matt Smith takes Denzo to the top.
It's a good start. We messed up first round, Q1. It just blew the tire. The track wasn't as good as I thought it was, and so we detuned a little bit and come back second run and went to the top. So all in all, I've got a great team behind me, and just it's what I said. For us to win this championship, we have to have no parts failures and nothing stupid happen. And every little bonus point we can get, it's just money in the bank. So hopefully we can get to that 60 point, over Joey by Q4, and that'll put us, an extra round up.
Cottrell stabs the throttle, brings the RPMs up, rolls it in, off they go. Look at the header flames out of those race cars. Bobby Cottrell's out of the throttle. Jeff Moniz, 472.8, 239 miles per hour. And Jeff Moniz knocks Bobby Cottrell off the top spot. 4.728. 239 miles per hour, and the quarter pounder with low ET and top speed of the weekend. For that team, look at Randy going crazy down there on the starting line. The Van Gundy, Clark, and Moniz team, that is a whale of a run for that Pontiac in the right lane, and Jeff Moniz is your #1 qualifier.